Hey there guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we'll be doing an unboxing of the LG V60 ThinQ 5G. That is a mouthful to say. Anyways, I'd like to thank LG for sending this out to me to review. Really cool. And this is the first time I've ever used a 5G phone or a dual screen phone, so this will definitely be interesting. I know that there have probably been many unboxings of this phone already, and I know I'm adding to the pile, but hopefully it just gives you an idea of what you get. And yeah, it's always fun for me to do these, and I think some people enjoy it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So this one does include the dual screen, and on here you'll see we do have the two separate pieces here. So it's just a plain black box. We got the V60 ThinQ branding right there, nothing on the side. On the back it tells you it includes the phone itself and the dual screen. Enhance your LG V60 ThinQ experience with LG dual screen. The dual screen is only compatible with the LG V60 ThinQ 5G smartphone. On the side we get some information about it. On the other side here we do have LG Gate BC Qualcomm Snapdragon and our seal. So let's go ahead and take out these boxes here. So first we got the dual screen. We'll open that in just a moment. And here is the phone. So on the back here we got lots of nice little information there. Alright, so as we open this up here, I'll give you some of the specs on the phone here. So it does include a 6.8 inch 1080p OLED screen. It has a Snapdragon 865, it is octa-core, and has Adreno 650 graphics. It is an IP68 dust and water resistant phone, 128 gigs of storage, 8 gigs of RAM, up to 2 terabytes of expandable storage with micro SD, 32-bit quad DAC, so it does have a headphone jack, cool. Cameras, we got 3. So we've got a 64 megapixel main sensor, 13 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and it does have a depth camera as well. You can do up to 8K recording with this. It does have stereo speakers, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.1, quick charge 4.0, 5000 milliamp hour battery, bunch of stuff. So really cool. All right, so in the front of the box here, we get a little nice microfiber towel, or cloth, has LG branding on it. That's kind of cool. So I guess to clean it out, clean up the phone. Right front and center, we do have the phone here. This is the T-Mobile variant, by the way. So I have T-Mobile, so I'll be popping my SIM in here to check it out. And we do have the blue model. So that's kind of cool. So it does come in 2 colors, classy blue and classy white. So this is the classy blue color, and I will pop it out of its sleeve in just a moment, but let's go ahead and look at what else we get in the box. So I got a SIM card, but I'm gonna use my own. Not sure if this is even active, but that's kind of cool. We do have a LG second year promise, and basically what this says is we're giving you peace of mind. We're so confident in the quality of our premium devices that along with the manufacturer's first year limited warranty, we offer a free second year limited warranty coverage upon registration. Plus enjoy a service experience that gets you a replacement phone quickly. Must register within 90 days of purchase with proof of purchase details including IMEI, and then upload your sales receipt. That's kind of interesting, so that's pretty nice. And then it tells you how to turn your phone to a digital wallet with LG Pay. That's pretty cool. All right, then we get this. This looks like our documentation as well as our SIM card right there, or our SIM eject tool rather. And yes, so we've got our little SIM eject tool, which is circular, kind of interesting. We have a start guide here, and then we have our terms and conditions, return policy, and limited warranty. Oh, those are so much fun. All right, so this does charge you via USB-C, and we get included the USB-C adapter here, and it is USB-C to USB-A. Nope, actually both USB-C sides, so all right. And then this is our big wall wart here. So this is quick charge 4.0, so of course that is a beast lead charger. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and put those away for now, and let's get back to the main event here. So here's the phone. So I will say it's beautiful. Let's go ahead and slide it out of its little cover here. So it is kind of a thick boy, just a little bit, but that's because it does have a 5000 milliamp hour battery. So that's pretty cool. I can already tell I'm pretty pleased with this because it does have a flat display rather than a curved display. All right, so while I got this turning on, I'll tell you a little bit more about here. So the physical appearance of the phone actually. So we do have a little nice teardrop notch right there. Do that 6.8 inch display. It is flat, it's pretty nice. On the side here we do have a microphone. You'll see our volume up and down here. We do have a Google Now button right there. On the bottom here we do have that headphone jack with that quad DAC. We have that USB-C charging port right there, as well as a speaker right there, our microphone here. On this side, all we have is our power and sleep key. On the top here, we do have our SIM, and that's where your SD card would go there as well. Another microphone here. And then on the back, we do have this nice classy blue. And it does tell you that the device's back cover and battery are not removable. Forcibly removing back cover or battery can lead to safety hazards, so don't do that. We have our RMEI and all that good stuff here. We do have those that triple camera setup here. So you can see it does have just a slightly raised hump, not too bad. Nothing crazy. I did like what they did with the LG G8. That had just a flat, they didn't have a hump or anything, but I'm not mad that they had to bring a hump. It does actually look nice. They did put kind of a silver trim around it, so it does give it a nice look. We have that V60 ThinQ branding right there, LG branding right there. All right, next up to be unboxed is our dual screen. So it comes in this really thin package here. It just says expandable experience with additional screen. Dual screen is only compatible with the V60 ThinQ 5G. Contains dual screen, quick start guide, charging adapter, and all that good stuff here. So let's go ahead and pop this open. We do this nice little, I love holographic stickers, original accessory, LG. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that, but I love those. Holographic stickers are the bomb, not gonna lie. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. So this basically is the dual screen, but also doubles as a case, so it's pretty interesting. And I'm very interested to see how this works. All right, so front and center, we get the case here. And that is it. Oh, it's all inside here. All right, so interesting here, how to install dual screen. So you have to put the phone onto the charger itself, and then you just pop it into each corner. And how to remove, you basically do the reverse. So pop it out of each corner and then pull it out. So kind of nice that they included that. All right, well, how do we rip this open? Let's see. Does it slide out? No? There we go. Okay, so we've got this kind of interesting mirror finish here. Not sure if you can see me here. Yeah, this interesting mirror finish. We have LG dual screen on the front. This does actually have a little display in the front, which is kind of cool. Not sure if you can really see. You might be able to see that in the light there. It's a very small display right about here. So we open this up. We have that other screen. We have this little styrofoam here. This is the adapter. So basically, because it's going to be in this case, they decided to use a kind of pogo pin kind of thing. So this is magnetic and has the USB-C at the bottom. So you basically can just leave this on your charger and then just plugs in magnetically. And wow, that is really strong. That's a really strong magnet. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So we got the quick start guide there. And yeah, so pretty much pop it in and you should be able to good to go. So, and let's go ahead and take a look at the phone here. So it's a really nice display. Of course, it's gonna show up weird with the phone I'm recording with, but we'll go ahead and set this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got it all set up here. So setup process wasn't too bad. Set up your fingerprint, it did an update, and you had to agree your terms and conditions and all that good junk. So right now it's downloading a bunch of apps and yeah, not too bad. So let's go ahead and look at what we get here. So we get a really nice, clean, clutter-free home screen. The display is absolutely beautiful. I love how big it is. Coming from, well, I mean, I'm using an iPhone 11 as my main device, so 6.1 inches to 6.8 inches, and OLED obviously is a nice addition. So on the home screen, what we get is we get Google Apps, we get our Play Store, Quick Memo Plus, Settings, T-Mobile app, our phone messages, camera, your gallery, Chrome, and then we have our app drawer here. Dual screen apps, so you actually have a couple of games already included here. So if you want to see here, we have Whale for LG Dual Screen, Asphalt 9, Modern Combat 5, DH5, and Sniper Fury. So those apps are included, so you can try out with the dual screen. Yeah, not too bad. Not a whole bunch there. So out of the box, what we're running is Android version 10. Does have the February 1st, 2020 security level, although I believe there's updates to get further on. So this is just the unboxing. I will be updating it. So this doesn't have face unlock, but it does have a fingerprint sensor, which works pretty well. And here we go, we got all this information. So V60 ThinQ 5G. Our model number is LM V600TM. So as I said, the T-Mobile version. So now I've had a little while to actually check the phone out and just see how I like it. And I actually popped my SIM in here. And so far I think it's really nice. The dual screen is a little different for me. It's an added thing that I'm not used to yet. So I may, I don't know, I haven't really used it too much because it's just a totally new thing to me. However, it is kind of cool that you can have, you can have two different apps up here. So you can actually be, you can have a YouTube video while you're looking at Twitter. You could be looking at Instagram, scrolling on your internet, whatever you want to do there. And it's kind of cool. Another kind of interesting thing is here, you can literally take a picture, and then when you go to look at your picture, instead of it popping up there, you still have your viewfinder right here, and then you actually can see your pictures here, and you can go through all your pictures and all that stuff. So that's kind of a cool thing there. So you could be taking a picture, editing in the other screen, that kind of thing. You can also say, you can actually use this as a little tent kind of thing, which I have actually done. So say you're, sitting down and you want to watch something on your phone, you can actually use this kind of in like a tent mode and watch your video. One interesting thing too is it is 360 degrees, so obviously you can close it, and then you can also turn it all the way around. And what happens when you do that is it actually shuts that screen off. So I've actually used that quite often in this sense because I don't know, I'm used to using a phone like this. So and a lot of times when you're typing and that kind of thing, it's a lot easier just to type with one, with a normal phone. This is a big phone, by the way, so 6.8 inches is not small. So if you consider that an iPad mini is 7.9 inches, which is just 1 inch bigger. This is two of those. So I mean, it's two screens, two large screens. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it's a really good thing actually. But it can be a little unwieldy. So the phone by itself is nice, but then you add the case and that does add some thickness. So it does make it kind of thick there. Another interesting thing I noticed here is that the buttons don't quite line up all the way. So I don't know if you can see this, but the buttons are, because the hinge is right here and right here, that hinge is actually in the way of where those buttons are. So it technically is hitting, it's like kind of at an angle for these buttons. So I don't know if you can even see that, but I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing there. Other things that has been impressive to me is the camera. I really enjoy it, and I'll definitely show you a little reel of photos and videos if you want to get an idea of HD and Super HD and all this crap, but honestly, 1080p panel, it looks great. It's OLED, it's a beautiful screen. Both of them are the same panel, that's why there's that teardrop notch in this second screen also. I think they look great. I have no issue with this. Then again, it could be just me because I'm coming from an iPhone 11 with a sub 720p display, or it's 828p, but honestly, I haven't had an issue with that. Now, if I'm putting the phone up to my face and looking real close, sure, I can see pixels, but it's not that big a deal to me. And it's, you know, it takes more power to drive that anyway. As far as battery life is concerned, I've been really impressed with this thing so far. So just today, just to show you what I've gotten. So I've gotten 5 hours and 43 minutes of screen usage, total use 21 hours. And that's 5 hours with, you know, using the dual screen too. So like I've actually used both screens. So pretty cool. Now, you don't have to use the dual screen, so even if you have it, you can turn it on, you can turn it off. You can swap the screens, all this stuff. And this is a little menu. And you can actually move this little thing around. So if you want to put this somewhere else, you can even hide it if you want to, but you got the option to put it anywhere on the screen that you want to, so it's not in the way. Now, another cool thing, and something I probably won't use, I'm not really much of a gamer, but you also get this kind of this gamepad that works with a couple apps. So it actually comes with a couple different apps that are capable of using dual screens with this gamepad. However, one thing that kind of annoys me is that it only shows, the gamepad only comes up on the second screen. And here, let me show you what happens when I try to actually hold on to this. Yeah, how am I supposed to do this? So it would be better if I could switch it, but I have yet to figure out how to do that. So maybe there's a way to do that, I don't know. But it would be much better if you could just use this screen as the gamepad, because that would make a lot more sense. But still cool, still a pretty interesting inclusion. Now, another thing I want to show is these stereo speakers, which are really good. They sound really, really nice. And of course, this has a quad DAC on it and that headphone jack, so you should get really nice sound when you're using headphones. So I'll give you a little sample of how this sounds with the stereo speakers.
You love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me.
Now, another thing, as you'd expect, is this is a 5G phone, so this is running off of T-Mobile's 5G network. And honestly, this is one of the speed tests I just did today, and this was actually on 4G, so this was not even on 5G. So really impressed with the speeds, and my iPhone 11 doesn't even get nearly to this speed, so it is really well optimized for their network and really, really good. There is a little bit of 5G in my city. So I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, and there's a little bit of it in the Orange Park, Argyle area. So I'm actually going to drive over there probably sometime next week and try and see if I can get some speed tests on their 5G network. And I don't know if it's like completely live, but it shows on their coverage network or coverage map. So I'm gonna definitely try it out. And I'll include some information about that when I actually do the full review. So yeah. All right, guys, so this has just been my unboxing of the LG V60 ThinQ 5G, as well as the dual screen accessory, and a little bit more information about it and my thoughts on it so far. So definitely stay tuned for more. I will have the review up hopefully pretty soon here, but I definitely want to actually use the phone a little bit and get a good idea of how it is, and give you my, best thoughts and opinions on that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, if you hit that like button, and if you want to see more like this, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.